All right, guys, we are live, and welcome to Beyond the Heart. And where is it? There we go. Here's my beautiful little opening for you guys. Oh,
Here we go. Thank you to my patrons. You guys are awesome. Get you guys ready. Show's gonna start in just a moment. Danny made this last year. We never got to use it, so this year I thought I would.
Very cool.
We're on Facebook. Come join us.
Love the song. Oh, perfect illusion.
Casey Soper. Maisie. Reese.
It was a perfect illusion. It was
It's Burnt Toast, bitches. Go check them out. Okay, guys, let's stop sharing. Now, welcome again so much to Beyond the Heart. And tonight we have Casey Soper.
Hey, y'all.
And, of course, we have Tami Sifford.
Hey, guys.
Where's Maisie tonight?
I have no idea. It won't even recognize her on my Google Hangout, so I have no idea. I don't know if she's having internet problems or what. So I'm not sure, but we're sending her great vibes wherever she is. But guys, welcome to Beyond the Heart Cult episode 3. We're going to talk about this episode of American Horror Story, and it's so great to have you guys. This was a really great episode.
It was good.
What did you guys think?
That poor kid has seen so much in the past 3 episodes.
Yeah, he really has. What did you think, Casey?
I thought it was the best episode of the season by far. Well, not by far, because they've all been great. But I think every episode's been stepping up its game. And like I said last week, I think it's just going to be a slow burn. And I think we're just building up and building up. And I think the payoff's going to be very large because a lot of people I've talked to who watch the show in real life have been like, when's something going to happen? And I'm just like, wait for it, guys. It's a build up. We're getting there. And I think this episode really proves that because it answers so many questions, but then gives 2 questions in addition to each answer. So we're definitely getting somewhere. But we've definitely got more unanswered questions now after this episode. And I just thought this episode really just went everywhere it could. I think this is what, in my opinion, I'd call a perfect episode. It was touching, sad, shocking, especially on the shocking part. I don't know. I just loved it. This was a perfect episode. Probably one of the best in the whole show, honestly. Great episode.
Yeah. And as far as the questions we got answered and the stuff that was left still, I think, I don't know, for me, it really didn't help me with the parentage of Oz because he referred to Ivy at one point as his mom. And then before that, he shunned her. So I'm just kind of getting like a clash vibe between Allie and Ozzy.
Okay, because I was confused when you were talking about Ivy.
Yeah, sorry. I'm on Sudafed and I feel awful. I'm not even gonna do the review tonight. I can't because I think I made a mistake. Even in my earlier, I didn't remember that I thought Harrison's name was Henry or something. So I'm making so many mistakes tonight because of the Sudafed. So I'm gonna wait until I feel better to do the review. But like I said, I just didn't think that we got any closer to an answer with Oz's parentage. What did you guys think about that?
I don't think if we get an answer to it, it'll probably be in the second to last episode, definitely later, because I don't see why they would reveal something like that 4 or 3 episodes into the season, because I feel like that's the type of thing that's going to be so shocking. If we reveal it now, no one's going to care by episode 11. Right. So it's definitely, if your theory proves true that Kai is Oz's father, I don't think that, I think they'll wait to reveal that, down the road. But,
well, there was some really great things about this episode. Oh, I'm so sorry, Casey. I thought you stopped. I think my earphones are kind of going in and out. I thought you stopped talking. I apologize. Did I interrupt you?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm sorry. Please finish what you were saying. I'm sorry.
It's cool. Yeah. And I think Oz is very rude to Allie, and I think it may have something to do with the fact that maybe he does know that Allie's not maybe his actual mom. Maybe he knows that Ivy is, which if you ask me which one of them actually had the child, I'd probably go towards Ivy because he looks a bit more like her. And they did kind of say that one of them did, give birth to the child.
Right.
So my guess is it would be Ivy, but I'm not sure. Also, I just wanted to say real quickly, they just released the episode 9 and 10 titles.
Okay.
Episode 9 is Drink the Kool-Aid, and episode 10 is Charles, Manson in charge.
Ooh, I wonder if they're going to be full episodes dedicated to them.
I wouldn't think so, just because of how much we have to do.
It seems like metaphorically we're getting a bunch of cult stuff, like how Casey, how you had picked out to do famous cults for the contest for Beyond the Horror. It seems like Ryan is paying homage to almost every single cult in some way in every episode.
Okay, I get that. And I noticed that the episode was written by James Wong, and I think that he's probably had the most consistently great episodes. I don't know.
We got so many great questions too. Like, what was up with all of the lime green this episode?
I didn't even notice I was wearing it today.
You are? That's awesome, sis.
Okay, it's for Seahawks. What can I say? But still.
That's awesome.
I didn't even realize it.
But, so yeah, the lime green.
What if it's got to do with anything to do with Mordrake? I don't know.
Yeah, Debbie was amazeballs, and she pointed that out to me in the reaction comment chat about how this, looks like the mist was a lot like Edward Mordrake's mist.
Yeah,
I thought that was amazing. And I believe Debbie also pointed out that, do you remember when Sarah Paulson was talking to Cheyenne Jackson? She was in her car, she was on the phone, she was about to go confront the protesters in front of the butchery on Main. She told him that when she was 8 or 9 years old, they moved away from Tampa. And that's when he cut her off. And he said, "Oops, sorry, our time is up." But she lived in Tampa, Florida at one time. Another freak show connection. So I love how, if you just listen to things like when Cheyenne Jackson was talking to her on the phone, he was messing with those smiley face buttons. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a little suspicious, especially how he just wanted to end the conversation real quickly.
See, I think Cheyenne Jackson was the one who put Allie and her girlfriend Ivy up on the Craigslist, which that is so disgusting. So the whole thing about this episode was the neighbors from hell, which is Harrison and Meadow. They hate Sarah Paulson, Allie, now because she shot Pedro, a Hispanic gentleman, and they believe that she's racist and that it was not an accident, which I love Harrison and Meadows' character portrayals now, because there's going to be people out there that no matter how justified shit is, or no matter what happened, they're just not going to want to listen to a goddamn thing you have to say. Excuse me. They're not going to listen to a damn thing you have to say. And they're just going to make your life miserable no matter what. And that's so sad. And I love how Ryan is portraying that through them this season.
And I love, just to go along with what Mary said, I don't know, I feel like he's showing both the good and bad sides of people, so-called social justice warriors, and Harrison and Meadow are, the worst, possible version of them. Because, they absolutely, I don't know, everything about them is, everything's got to be like this and this and this and I don't know. They're very precise with not offending anyone or anything, and it's just a lot.
And what was up with the detective hanging out with Harrison and Meadow?
I was confused by that because it was just in there and then they didn't bring it up again.
So, okay, and which is another thing that they've done with Harrison is that he is a typical gay man. He's married his fag hag. That's how he explains Meadow. But Meadow's his best friend. She's not gay, but he is. And they got married because they couldn't find anybody else, and she wanted a child. So I really think that what they're doing with Harrison's character, even though he's gay and he's hating on Sarah Paulson and Ivy about how the little boy needs a real man around, that two lesbies can't raise a little boy, that was very sexist of him. And being as a gay man, that just is stupid, because that would be like Cheyenne Jackson in real life shaming somebody for growing or for having kids, a gay couple for having kids, when he's a gay man married with kids. So yeah, I guess there's a little bit of feedback. So I'm not sure where that is coming from, but I just want to let it know because it's so hard to hear myself in the microphone. But I just if you guys notice how Caitlyn Jenner is, how she is a transgender, female now, or she's just transgender. I don't really know what the official is. I just see her as a lady now. But how she goes out there and she, is very negative about gay rights and gay politicians and gay families, and she's just very negative about her own lifestyle. And it's just really, you're like that when you do it? I just don't understand. So I just love how they're using Harrison's character, like I said, to really portray a lot of people out there who are gay, lesbian, or they're trans. And they, like I said, I just don't understand how to explain it, but it's like they hate their own species. So, or not species, excuse me, but their own gender. So, just trying to find the right words here. I'm sorry, while I'm on Sudafed. So, but I mean, this was what was the best? I think whenever they were on the phone, whenever Allie called up Harrison and Meadow and had them on the phone, I think that had to probably win the best one-liner award for me. I got to go back and watch it again, but that was probably got to be the best conversation that I saw in the whole episode. What do you guys think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was good.
And Miss Marie asks a great question, and Casey, Tami, I really want to know your thoughts on it very quickly. Miss Marie says that she thinks that Winter is the one who put the camera in the bathroom and caught Winter finger banging Ivy. Do you think that was Winter, or do you think that was somebody else?
No,
I
it
think
makes
it's got
sense.
to be Winter. Because I feel like it's just another one of the things Evan made Winter do.
Mm-hmm.
Because it showed Evan. I think we've kind of gotten to the point where we can tell Evan can control people if they do the finger thing, right? The pinky
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, that's enough. And all the protesters went away. Which makes me think that maybe he's done the pinky thing with all of them.
Well, okay, so Kai does the pinky thing with Meadow and with Harrison. With Meadow, we get that she's afraid she'll never be touched and loved by a man again.
Mhm.
And Harrison is, he basically wants Meadow dead. He's basically feels that he's ruined his life by marrying her.
And I think that maybe that was Evan's way of getting permission from Harrison to kill her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then it actually happens. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
also, I was very confused why Evan was so kind to Allie in the episode.
Absolutely. I don't understand it either. Do you think so? I think a lot of people were commenting, Casey, that maybe he's trying to convert her into liking men again. Do you think that's possible?
No, I think maybe he's just trying to get close with her, because I think there may be some truth behind the fact that he could be Ozzy's actual father.
I've seen some comments in the chat that if that's the way that American Horror Story is going to go this season, that they're so done with it. But while it is obvious, and while I do kind of get it, but it's not something that would make me ever stop watching it. It's an obvious twist, and people have to understand that this is a show that they have to write for people to understand. So therefore, the show is not multi-dimensional. For it sort of is for various different viewers, but it's got to be basic. They've got to basically explain everything perfectly for the people out there who have a hard time understanding, sometimes like me. So absolutely. I mean, sometimes they just got to go a little simple, a little basic on their storylines and their backstories.
And I don't think because I don't think that because we're just like, ooh, that's a good theory, that means that it's stupid if they do that. Because obviously not everyone's thinking it, and I don't know. I'd like to think that I don't think that's a bad theory at all, and I think I would actually be kind of good in the show. So I'm definitely not opposed to it. And I'm tired of these people being like, if they do this, I'm going to quit watching. If they do this, I'm going to quit watching.
Right.
Because I'm like, watch the show or don't watch the show. I don't care. If you don't like something they do, I just do not care.
Seriously.
If there's something in the show you do not like, don't watch the show. I'm not going to listen to your opinion. I don't care if there's something if it pisses you off that much that you figured out the twist before the end and that's going to make you quit watching. Don't tell me that, because I do not care.
Right.
Okay? Y'all.
Miss Marie says she counted $6 just for you, Mary.
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome. Destiny said there were 6 fucks, 2 asses, 1 motherfucker. I saw that, and 2 bitch slaps. Yeah, that's awesome.
Can we just talk about the scene where Mr. Guinea blows up? Because literally out loud I said, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I did. It blew up in the microwave.
Yeah. And that was so reminiscent of Murder House too.
Yep.
Where they put the tomato in the microwave and they thought it was Hallie.
Yep, exactly.
I just still can't believe they blew up a guinea pig. Obviously, it wasn't a real guinea pig, but in the show, it's a real guinea pig. And I don't know. Also, if I think about this logically, which it really isn't that logical because I'm not exactly sure how microwaving a guinea pig would make it blow up. I don't know how that works. I feel like the killer must have been there like just a minute ago if he's already got, because he must have spray painted the smiley face or whatever by the time they left the house, and then it dried by the time they got there, and the house was ransacked, and he had time to grab the guinea pig and put it in the microwave to the perfect time to where it wouldn't blow up until they got back.
I agree with Craig Cass. I think Winter put it in the microwave.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I am so sorry. Please just give me a moment. I feel so awful. I'm just going to take off my camera just real quick. Tami, Casey, if you might just wouldn't give me just 1 second. Okay, guys?
Of course.
Thank you.
So, Daniel in the comments said, did anyone else see Emma Roberts in the trailer for next week? I know I did, and I don't know. I'm excited for that, Tami.
Meh, it's Emma Roberts. I didn't really pay attention to the trailer because I was waiting for you guys to call, so I'll have to watch it. I'll have to look for it again and see it.
I don't like Emma Roberts, but she's a good actress enough to where I don't really mind it.
Yeah,
I'm a little confused as to why we haven't seen
the Lena carrot lady.
Lena Dunham, yeah, because he said she'd be joining in next week is episode 4, and there's not a clue to who she is. I'm sure she's playing herself.
Yeah.
Because they already name dropped her.
Right.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that happened, and the problem with doing these episode reviews right after, we don't know what happened to Maisie, Miss Mary, right the second, or Maria, I'm sorry. Jordan says it looks like Adina Porter's character will be doing something suspicious. I know, like, she was really running around there in that trailer.
Yeah,
I'm a little,
tires.
Frances Conroy is confirmed.
Yeah, I caught her smashing the tires.
I don't know. I think by the end of it, everyone's just going to go insane and we're going to get a huge killing spree, and I'm okay with that. I hope the last episode is literally just everyone, like, on the street, blocked off, just killing each other.
Total purge bloodbath.
Absolutely. Frances, I'm sure she'll only be in it 1 or 2 or maybe 3 episodes, because, I don't know, they've never used her a whole bunch.
Right.
So I don't
Maybe
know.
she's Kai's mom.
I don't think they do that again. Wait, no, they haven't done that. Never mind.
No, they
I'm
haven't.
thinking of Coven and then Freak Show, getting the two mixed up together.
She had to take a little break, so we're filling in for her. She hopefully will be back.
I'm right here, guys. Sorry. I'm on this Sudafed and I feel terrible, so I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're not good with meds, sis.
No, I never take this stuff. And now I'm on it and just get hot flashes and I feel like crap. So
yeah, Casey and I were just discussing that we hope like the final episode is a total purge bloodbath.
that would be awesome, because I think that after this episode, we're going to definitely start seeing the clowns a lot more. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see the clowns from the trailers. I think that was all marketing. Most of the time, we don't see any of the stuff from the trailers in the actual episodes, which I love because it doesn't give anything away. I think it's kind of perfect marketing to get us prepared. The only thing I'm hoping for is I still don't feel like we've hit that cult aspectiness enough.
No.
So I think something's going to happen that will definitely bring it all together. I'm hoping.
I'd really like Sarah Paulson to just say it out loud and just be like, so it's a cult or something. I don't know. I'd like them to like really clarify, because they have not made it clear whatsoever that it's about a cult, besides the fact that that's the subtitle. I don't know.
Okay.
Also,
I'm waiting for the episode where Evan plays cult leaders. If it's going to be one episode or if it's going to be 2 episodes or snippets, I don't care. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Also, I'd really like to see the bees. Like, I really thought the bees were going to be a big part of this episode when she went over and he was in his bee costume thing.
They both
But
were.
alas, no, bees never came up.
Yeah, but they both were wearing the white costumes, though. Both of them. And if you notice, the people who were spraying the gas outside, they looked almost similar. They were in black chemical suits and they had the black face covers. But still, you have the white beekeeper uniform that Harrison wears and Meadow. And then you have the black ones that the chemical sprayers spray. So it's so weird. It's white and black. You know, it's almost like a good and a bad, like visually in the show.
I know we love all this violence and stuff from the episode, but I think my favorite scene, honestly, from this episode is when they're at the butchery on Main and they're just tasting all the new flavors. And I love just seeing them as a family because I think it makes it much more believable. Because up until now, I've never really believed them to be a happy couple. Like they're great actresses and all, but I don't know. I think this really made it clear. And I'm very curious to see how Ozzy found the video about his mom and Winter, because he said he got like a link or something.
Yeah, it was on a website. I want to go back and hit rewind and check on that. But I think
maybe checking out the dark web again and
it's the same website Winter showed him. So I'm thinking maybe Winter put a link on his.
Maybe she like emailed it to him like, "Hey Oz, got another video for you. Checks out. Don't tell mom." You know, something like that. And then
I don't think if Winter did that, I don't think Winter would say it was her because I don't think she actually wants to get fired.
Yeah, that's true.
Like she's found a way around everything that she's done, so I don't think she'd make it that obvious that she did it.
Obviously, I think Winter is the one who gave him the link because she came back to the house after last week's episode where she left Allie all alone to face the darkness and to where she accidentally killed Pedro. So,
did anyone else think that Sarah Paulson was gonna run over the protesters?
Yes, that would have been funny. That was
Michael. What's the girl's name? The gay guy's wife died. Meadow
well, we
died.
don't see her body. We see blood everywhere.
Yeah.
It's very heavily insinuated.
Jordan, we think Winter. I think Winter uploaded it to the dark web.
Here's what I want to know is that, okay, Allie has all these crazy things going on in the house and her wife thinks she's crazy and all that stuff. She goes so far as to have the bars put over the windows and the doors, but she doesn't go so far as to have security cameras uploaded or, installed into her house. I mean, she's got that much money. Look at her freaking kitchen, for goodness sakes. And look at her bathroom. She's got money. So I don't understand why she didn't purchase video cameras and get a home security system. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, so somebody has cameras in her house. Somebody is watching her. And just by the fact that that video was uploaded proves to us that somebody is definitely watching them and targeting them.
Well, maybe Kai got Winter to put the cameras in.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
So.
I really hope that in the season we get to see more from the butchery on Main, because in the leaked set photos it seemed like a big deal, like they were filming there a lot. So yes. I'm really hoping it'll play a bigger role in the future episodes, because so far they've been there just for a couple scenes, and I don't know, I'd really like for an actual big thing to happen there, because nothing much has really gone on there, and a lot of it is around the neighborhood, and I really like the fact that the season is so contained, which is probably my favorite thing about American Horror Story. Every season is very contained to like one sort of location, and I love this neighborhood house vibe
Yeah.
of the town. That, like, I don't know. So
I live
far,
in a
I think
neighborhood like
this is the
that.
best.
I live in a very beautiful, you guys have seen my house, but you guys have seen my neighborhood. I live
Yeah.
I live in the best neighborhood in America, as Good Morning America has rated us. And I mean, this is awful that this could probably happen even on our street, because my daughter's best friends, they love Donald Trump and they supported him, or they support him. And then the other side of the street is like, oh, fuck Donald Trump. And then one side of the street is like, no, America, make it great again. So we have found a way to have a beautiful balance of our political and religious beliefs to not have it affect our street like that. So I just love how this season is showing us what it would be like if we weren't that nice, if we weren't that patient, if we weren't that kind with our neighbors, that's what it would be like out there. And that's just really fucking crazy to know.
I think that's great. You guys all get along though.
We do, and it really is like, even the kids, when it was Grandparents' Day for lunch, the kids wanted to invite our neighbor Dennis and Glinda to go with them for grandparents' lunch because they feel like they're their grandparents. So, yeah, I mean, it's absolutely, we definitely look out for each other here.
So it's 8:40. Do we want Casey to reveal the title?
Casey, do you want to reveal it?
There's just one other thing I'd like to kind of discuss before. Crap, where'd it go? Was anyone else a little disappointed with the amount of clowns in this episode?
Yeah, I mean, I wish.
I expected more.
Yeah. It really focused on the family and Allie in the aftermath of shooting Pedro. And kind of like how her relationship with Kai has evolved from this guy throwing coffee on them and calling them lesbos, or, bitches, to making her feel comfortable and taking care of the protesters and getting them out of her way. So. But real quick, guys, before we move on into the contest information, just want to say, don't forget weekly Wednesday live streams every Wednesday, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Sundays are Ash versus Evil Dead streams. Tuesdays we are here streaming about American Horror Story and Beyond the Horror. I have a lot of videos coming up, and then of course I got a lot of stuff coming out for you guys for October. I'm so excited for next month. I got a lot of scary, cool stuff, and videos and stories and all that stuff for you guys. I'm really excited to show that to you guys. And thank you so much again to my patrons. If you guys want to donate, the link to my Patreon account is in the description. Also, the link to Casey's Facebook is in the description, so that way you can email him the contest name and get yourself entered into the contest. Now, Alicia, Demi, and Dawn, they are all automatically entered in twice to every contest because they are patrons. And even if you donate $1, you earn a lot of rewards. So I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that is helping to donate to the channel. It pays certainly for the prizes, and it pays to improve the channel, which Blake, I've been showing him a lot of my streams, and he promised me that we're going to go get me a new camera. That obviously it's not the internet anymore. This has got to be the camera in my computer. So I'm going to go get a much sharper and better one. I'm hoping to have it by the end of this month. So
Awesome.
yeah, I just really appreciate everybody and their generosity and everything they do to contribute to the channel. I really appreciate that. So Casey, if you would like to give them the contest title.
Okay, yes, guys. I'm just gonna do another quick little overview of the contest, just in case anyone is new here. Every single episode, Beyond the Horror Cult. There are 11 episodes this season, which means there's 11 episodes of Beyond the Horror Cult. Do the math, you got this. Every single episode, we're going to give out the title of a new cult. You will send me the cult on either Facebook Messenger or the Instagram, which is at Cult of AHS. From there, I will message you with how many cults you have. And at the end of the season, if you get all 11, you are entered into a contest. Everyone entered into the contest. We will do a drawing with the Beyond the Horror Cult wrap up, where we just discuss the season and everything that happened, what we thought of it and all. And we will draw a name, and that winner will win American Horror Story Roanoke on DVD, I believe. Yes. And if you go and join Mary's Patreon, you can get 2 bonus entries, I believe, which means if you enter all 11 cult names, you have 3 chances to win American Horror Story Roanoke on DVD. And it's a pretty sweet prize. If you guys watched the episode tonight, they actually had a trailer for the DVD during the episode.
Awesome. And Jonas Bender, you already won a copy, being the contest winner. And so we're going to give away 2 prizes on Beyond the Horror. We're going to give away an international prize, which is a $20 Amazon gift card for your country, or to you in your country. And then the United States winner will win an actual copy of Roanoke. So,
yeah, this will be the 3rd cult we've given out. Go watch Beyond the Horror Cult episode 1 for cult number 1. Go watch Beyond the Horror episode 2 for cult number 2. And right here, we're going to announce the 3rd cult. The 3rd cult this week is Heaven's Gate. So send me Heaven's Gate on Facebook Messenger or the Instagram at Cult of AHS, and that will give you 1 of 11 cults. Go back and get the other 2. That gives you 3 of 11, and you're all caught up. So yeah, that's your cult this week, Heaven's Gate.
That's right. And guys, don't forget, if you also want to check me out online, there you are, Casey. You're already getting notifications. Don't forget www.maryandmoody.us. I got a lot of information actually coming up there, and then there's links to all of my short stories, books, and all that stuff. And actually, I got a new book coming out next month. I'm really excited. That one's coming out on Halloween. So I'm really excited I've always wanted to release a book on Halloween. And I wanted to do it last year, but there was no way I was going to have Reckoning done by Halloween. So, and I was working so hard on Murder by Alpha. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to putting out a new book. And then I got another book coming out in February, so it'll be the first time that I've ever put out 3 books in 1 year. Usually I put out 1 book a year. This year I'm going 3 books in 1 year. So it's, yeah, I'm going to be so busy. No wonder I'm so sick. I haven't taken good care of myself. My kids have been sick, and now I am. But,
and I believe, isn't Reckoning, correct me if I'm wrong, a website exclusive? Did I read that wrong on Instagram?
Yeah, it is a website exclusive. I'm not releasing it on Amazon this time. It's just only to my website.
So do you mean you can only buy a copy from your website, or it's just digital? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can do digital. You can actually buy physical copies. But yeah, all of that will be done through my website. I'm just not going to do that with Amazon this time. I used to do that, but I'm just tired of releasing my stuff with Amazon. They literally take 90% of anything I make, and I've never received anything from my books. And so I'm just tired of doing it with them. So I'm just going to do it myself now. So.
And if you guys didn't know, right now on Mary's website, you can get all 3 books in the Dellengrad trilogy for $6 digitally.
Yeah, it's a digital copy. You would get all books. Yeah, all 3 of them.
That's $2 a book, y'all, to own them. So you should dippity go over to the website and do it. And Mary's got some new short horror stories coming out. Those are really cool because they all have sort of twist endings. And I think they're really fun to read because twist endings are the best kind of endings.
Yeah, it's the best way to also, I mean, that's just what people love. So I take a lot of time in coming up with these ideas while I'm doing my books, the channel, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited to put these out because these I've been working on for months. in anticipation of knowing that Halloween was coming up. So I'm really, really looking forward to putting these out and seeing what you guys say on them, because I put a lot of work into them. So. Well, guys, thank you all so much. So for this episode, I gotta say my favorite scene this episode had to be where they hear Oz going, shit, shit, shit. And they go in there and they're like, Oz, what's wrong? And he pulls down his laptop. He's like, nothing's wrong. Which, if you guys notice, like, I think the top of his laptop was like lime green. It was either lime green or it was blue. I don't know.
I think it was blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so they pull it up because they want to see it. And when they see it, it's Winter going at Allie. Oh my God, that was a great shot.
Which confirmed that she was fingering her.
Yeah, they definitely confirmed that this episode. When you guys said that she finger banged her, I was like, no, she was just massaging her. No, she was cheating on her wife.
Massaging her vagina.
Yeah, that's what it was. And that's cheating for me. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. I don't blame Ivy for being that upset. However, Ivy telling Allie that she knows that the clowns are coming to visit her, so she won't be alone. That was some cold shit. I mean, I don't care. Seriously, I mean, I don't care if Blake did have an affair. I would be angry, but not enough to leave him here literally to where he would be massacred painfully and horribly by clowns. I mean, good Lord. That's terrible. That's just some savagery there, you know?
Yeah.
So BRC says Allie got fingered, directed by Tom Green.
Do we still think that Ivy, after all this, is going to leave with Ozzy?
Maybe for a night or two.
Somebody was asking if my short stories were appropriate for kids 12. Actually, let me see if that's...
Well, what's appropriate for your 12-year-old?
Yeah, I was just about to say, what would you consider the definition of appropriate? Like, I would say true crime about this girl with her head in the box being a sex slave at 12. I was trying to find out what the definition of fellatio was at that age. However, some kids have no idea. And, yeah, I just wanted to take a look real quick. What are my shorts?
I'm a little confused. I've never really liked that question. Is it appropriate for this age? Because I feel like different people have different appropriate things. Like cussing isn't appropriate, but sex is, and cussing is appropriate, but sex isn't. You know what I mean? So like, it really depends on you. As you know,
it's violence. They're violent, but there's no rape. There's no bad language and that kind of stuff. But they're twisty, scary kind of stories. There are 5 on my website right now, so if you want to go check them out and read them first, if you have any questions, they're like I said, they're really short stories. Some of them are less than like 500 words, so they're very quick reads. And if you want to go read it and see if it's appropriate, you know, for your kid, that's usually what I do. I just go and I just check it out.
Probably a PG-13 rating, right, Mary?
Yeah, PG-13, absolutely. Not G, not PG.
some of them may be closer to R, just because some of them are really violent, like really violent.
Yeah. No, Miss Marie, you don't need to buy them. They're all free. Just go and just click on them, and they'll take you to the link on my WordPress where I put them. So
Mary would not make you pay to read.
No, not my short stories. No. And that's why I put the short stories out, so that way you guys can like have a sample of my stuff. That way, if you like it, that way if you like it and you want to go far to buy something, you'll know what you're getting before you get it. So.
Getting yourself into.
Exactly. So go check them out. And like I said, I'm going to release one every single week in October. So I've got 4 ready to go. And like I said, I've got videos, and we're going to do a Halloween special. and all that stuff. So we're gonna. Is Burnt Toast doing Freaktober again, Casey?
Y'all will see Friday.
Wait, so does that mean we got to go to BT, subscribe, and so we can find out?
Yeah, go to Burnt Toast, and there may or may not be some stuff coming Friday that talks about that. That's a lie. There is.
Ah, okay. So guys, definitely go to Burnt Toast. The link to their channel is in my description. Make sure you subscribe to them and click the notification so that way you can find out what they're doing. They did this last year. It was called Freaktober. It was a really great special on Burnt Toast. A lot of people loved it, and absolutely, you guys please come and join us. And we'll probably have Jonas on next week. Jonas wanted to come on this week, but I'm just so sick today. I just honestly couldn't even find it in me to even reply. So I'm so sorry, Jonas. We'll probably have him on next week, though. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. But you guys are all so awesome. So Casey and Tami, what would you guys rate this episode? 1 being the worst, 10 being the highest.
Go ahead.
Definitely a 10. It was great.
Tami?
I'm saying 8. I don't think it was 10 yet. I'm still waiting for the you know what.
Oh my God. Yeah. The one that's going to make your eyes roll into the back of your head.
I'm waiting for Evan to be the cult leaders. That's what I'm excited and anxious to see. So
yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. The way I describe my episodes is the way that I describe something else. But if it makes the episode makes the eyes roll in the back of my head, then I know it was a great episode. And I really liked the end on this episode where we got 2 bitch slaps and then we had the finger banging exposed. So I really have to say that this is a strong 9 episode, a really strong 9. It's very hard for me not to rate it a 10, but I do understand why Casey does rate it a 10, and I understand why Tami rates it an 8. So I'm going to go in the middle and rate it as a 9.
There you go.
Okay, so if you want a shout out, please put it into the comments. That way we will know to give you a shout out. And I want to say a huge thank you so much to Tami and Casey for always being here.
You're welcome.
Always and forever. I'm still trying to figure out a way to make it to the Halloween one. I'm definitely trying to make this happen.
Right? I still gotta know what we're gonna do. Because
it's so weird because since they moved it to Tuesday, it's on Halloween, and I'm just like, they don't give us any days out of school for Halloween, so
right. And
which is bullshit.
Halloween is on Tuesday this. Oh my God, Halloween is on Tuesday this year.
And there's also a Friday the 13th in October.
That's my son's birthday. He was born on Friday the 13th.
Oh.
Yeah. So
my stepdad was born in January on a Friday the 13th.
Really? Yeah. Raider was born October, Friday the 13th. He really is my little Halloween baby. So
very cool.
Okay, guys. In a second, we'll do shout outs. And thank you all so much for the very kind support for us. Casey is so busy right now with school. So is Maisie. And Tami's, of course, being a mom and kicking ass in her life and all the other stuff she does.
Can I say thank you to everybody for being so concerned and all the well wishes for me being sick last week? It was awful, and I just wanted to say thank you. That meant a lot to me.
So we love you, hon. We love you so much. And,
I love you guys too.
And I know that you guys love Maisie too, and Maisie is not here tonight, but I promise you she'll probably be back next week. She's just really swamped with school right now, and she's really focusing hard on her studies and to make good grades, and that's what we want for her. We would rather her be studying rather than be here with us streaming. We want her to have good grades. Absolutely.
I finished all my schoolwork in detention today. Overachiever.
That's great. I did all my homework today in detention. Woo! That was awesome, Casey.
No, that wasn't a joke. I did.
I know. It's awesome that your mom is cool with that. All right. So huge shout out to Jennifer One, Jordan Wagner, Philip Morgan, AJ Wyatt, Destiny Singleton, Philip Morgan, Miss Marie, Kira 101ZE, Henry Mills, Detective Henry Mills, I should say, Thomas Perry, Jordan Wagner, BRT, and Alicia and Mia George. Jennifer One, of course, shout out, of course, to you, darling. Jonas made me an awesome intro. I'm going to upload a video soon and put that in there so you guys can see it. It's really awesome.
Cool.
Shout out to Destiny. Shout out to Miss Marie. Yeah, I think that's it. If I forgot anybody, please put it into the comments now. But again, guys, please don't forget, send that direct message through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you participate in the contest so that way you guys can certainly get that prize. Don't forget, we're going to do an episode 12, which is a wrap-up episode, and we're going to talk about the season after season 7 ends, and we're going to draw the winner of the contest for the international and the United States one. So,
And guys, don't forget that the contests are free. It's not hurting you any to enter. So like you don't have to do much to enter, so it's worth a shot, y'all.
absolutely. And like Casey says, it costs you nothing. All you got to do is just watch the episodes, write down the name of the cults we give you, and send them to Casey. So, but Jennifer One says, Casey, she asks, Casey, can we wait to get them all before we send them?
Absolutely. Whatever works best for you guys, it does not matter to me. All I know is you just need to have in all 11 cults by the Friday after the last episode airs.
Yeah.
So Friday the 17th of November. November 17th is a Friday. That's the final day we're accepting contest entries.
Yeah.
Because the final episode's on November 14th.
Okay. So, yeah. And then we'll give you until that Friday. And then probably that next Tuesday, we'll do the episode 12 wrap up.
So, yeah, just whatever works best for you guys, but don't lose track of them.
Yes. Jordan, if I feel better in the morning, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow morning. If I don't, I will probably do it then tomorrow afternoon and just do one live stream tomorrow. It really is just going to depend on if I feel better in the morning. And I'm really hoping that I do. So thank you all so much for watching the stream. Tami, Casey, thank you all so much for being here and once again discussing the show with us. We really appreciate having you guys here. Everybody loves you so much.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
All right, everybody. Y'all are all awesome. Thank you so much for watching. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.